Here, but we can put this aside for a minute. The lady just, or the guy just, is here. These are the spots where the rat is coming in. Right here.
Whoa, what is that? Does it harden?
Yeah, Hardy's Narnar. Super Narnar. But most importantly, a rat cannot get through that stuff.
How do we know if it's out?
Well, he set traps, so it's not. It's dead. But what we're making right now is cover for that thing. See this little hole over here?
Mm-hmm.
So I need you to do a measurement for me. See this little thing right here? This guy, see that metal thing? I just need to know what the inside diameter, like a piece of wood, is going to fit inside of there. What the size is.
Do you have a measurer?
Yeah, second drawer down on the left. I think that's the third drawer. Oh, maybe more. I'm thinking to like fit right into this notch. We're gonna try to make a piece of wood that goes
23?
Let's make it a little bit short. Let's make it like
22.
Let's make it 22
and a half.
22 and a half. And then what about going the other way? 16 and a half, 22 and a half. Yeah, that should be good. 22 and a half, 16 and a half. All right. You want to measure that on here for me? Take it out of that end over there. Put this. Yeah, let's see. Here's a pencil. Yeah,
22 and a half will be right here.
Okay, here, let's mark it. 22. And when you're doing 22 and a half, you always go like that and like that, because the point is the relevant thing. Then do it over here.
22 and a half?
Well, you could do 16 first, over on this side, since this is the side that matters. So 16 again and a half. And then roughly come over here again and do 16 and a half. Well, here, from over here. So about 16. What I always mess up on the tape measure, dude, I can't even tell you, my dyslexic brain. When you look at this, it would be easy to think that that was 16 and a half, right? Even though it's 15 and a half, it's like getting it straight, like going away from the tape. I mess it up all the time. I'm always an inch off. Anyway, nice. And then 22 and a half over there. Oh, look at that, that's pretty dead on, right? So 22 and a half. Going that way. So, now we got this straight. So draw me some lines here. So 16 is, so first you give me my 16. You can give me a, basically, you could go with the speed square. Theoretically, you can just go like this. But what I found with this square is it has enough of a move that I just like to do both measurements and just line up the two arrows. So I just put it right on that one, right on that one. Más o menos. There you go. Want to mark this one? A little arrow. Trying to line it up to. And then, while you're doing that,
So that's good as is?
That's good as is. So what we're going to do is hang it off. So, and this is pretty solid, so you don't even really need to secure it. But just safety wise and just to give it a little extra, I can put one of these here. You ever used the skill saw before? Yeah, they're a little intimidating, I can tell you that. There is the right way to do it and the wrong way to do it, and I guess I'll show you the right way to do it. The right way to do it, to make sure that you're going to get a straight edge, is you're going to give something for for it to run up against, to the thing to push up against. So you're going to measure an inch and 5/8 back from here, because that's how wide the guard on this guy is. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to make something for this edge to push up against, right? So that we have something to make sure that it doesn't go like this when we're cutting, to make sure it's straight. So from the blade to the edge is exactly 1 5/8. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another line where we go 1 5/8. Oops, not exactly very accurate, but 1 5/8. There you go, and you go over here and do the same thing. And I'll show you why this is important. And honestly, dude, this is such a good tip that I didn't even know until pretty recently. If you ever have a project, man, this is a really nice thing to know, because it makes it... There's nothing worse than having a crooked line when you're trying to do construction. You know, it's like you're trying to put something together and the lines aren't straight. Such a bummer. So you can use anything with a straight edge. So I often take this guy apart because it's a nice solid straight edge. And all you got to do is anchor it down. You know, and you can anchor it down in a bunch of different ways, but basically you're trying to seal it down. It's pretty easy. These are pretty good. They're not 100% strong, but you can make it work. So you just pin that sucker down right at that edge. Boom, like that. And then you pin this sucker down right at that edge. Right there. Boom. Like that. Sweet. And then did I ever show you how this guy works? You remember?
Yeah.
Do you want to do the cut?
Sure.
Yeah? So the thing is with this, one, you don't need the blade to be so exposed, okay? So you bring it out a little bit, walk it. Two, this is a strange angle to cut from, so you want to lift this up a little bit. Boom, like that. So, now, this guy, let me make it a little more solid so it feels more comfortable for you to cut on it. Yeah, it's pretty solid. Okay, so what you need this. Always check for spiders in the earbuds, because that would suck. You want to throw these guys on, but probably beforehand. So, the way this is going to work is you're going to start right here with this guy. And the main thing is you want to make sure you keep this connected to there. Okay? So the second thing is you don't have to worry about the wood at all. It's plenty solid. But you're going to lift this up out of the way. Because if you don't and you're cutting, it'll get stuck underneath there. Right? So you're going to lift this up out of the way. So you're just going to start like this. You'll hit the blade, and you're going to just start to move it forward. If you tweak it, if it doesn't stay straight, it'll kind of like want to, it'll grind, and then you just let go of the trigger. All right? So just know, this is your thing, but you never want to get your finger anywhere close to that. So, hold on one second. Lift this guy all the way up there. Just make sure your finger doesn't get close to those blades right there. Wait, come back a little bit. There you go. Go ahead and start. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault at all. But what happened is this edge right here got moved. So, not your fault, but unfortunately, we're that far off. Now, in this sense, it really doesn't matter because this is all going to be underneath. But that's the problem with these clamps, is because these clamps aren't 100% solid. I have some other ones that really lock it, but that thing moved, so our cut got a little bit off. So anyway,
okay.
So no worries, but nicely done. Now it's still gonna work because it's all hidden underneath that thing. But, if that was like for the van, I would be like, God damn it, because I do it all the time, dude. It's a bummer. You got. Now, okay. So that's one. Same thing again that we're gonna do. So now, do you remember how we set it up? Let's see. Do you remember what our measurement is to right there?
5/8. 5/8.
An inch and 5/8. So go ahead and measure that out. Mark your things.
I don't even know what 5/8 look like.
Oh, 5/8 is one more than is. So if this is a half the longest line, it's not the tiniest ones are 16ths, but it's the next. It's the next 8th out, which is that one right there. Oh, you know what, dude? I think I have it better. Somebody let it dig in it, or I might have lost it. Anyway, so an inch and 5/8 is right here. See, that's the long one, and it's the next one out. Yeah, that one. There you go. And better like a point than a. Yeah, perfect. That's great. So same idea. Inch and 5/8. There you go.
It's already on a half.
What's that? That's my bad. Good call on your fault. On your part. Okay, inch and 5/8. See it right there? No, that's the half. The 5/8 is one more. Yep. Solid.
I don't know if I was on right.
Pretty good. Again, this one isn't as serious because it's it is. Now, you might be able to get away with it. Yes, that's easier. Get ready to rumble. This one, I think we can even put this guy right out here. So we're gonna go like this again. last time. This. And now this time, we definitely don't want the wood going anywhere, so we're going to pin this guy down.
Oh, yeah.
You're solid. Alright, here's all your protections. The main thing is remembering to put your glasses and your earpiece back on each time.
Sweet.
There you go. And always kind of aware of the so you always want to make sure when you start it that the blade's not touching, otherwise you'll throw the thing back. So you can open this all the way like that. There you go. But just make sure that the blade is not touching. Careful when you put it down, because that still will cut your finger off, and it's even with the electricity not going. Alright. Sorted. Oh, that's... Oh, really? Oh, because, see, basically, bad system. So I got to get better clamps is what's going on. Basically, the clamps are not passing the test. The clamps keep loosing stuff. I'll get some better clamps. But it doesn't really matter because we gave ourselves a little space, and
a door, huh?
what's that?
A door?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
Can't they get like on the side of the door?
well, it's just gonna be put inside of this piece of metal. And maybe what we could do